Well, good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is for you guys. Welcome to my first video on the YouTube channel. Might be the second, depending how the leak one goes. But yeah, this is what I want to do for the end of May. Go to Algonquin for 4 days. I'm going to be joining my friend. He's going to be, he's the guy that knows what's going on. I'm the new guy that doesn't know anything. Started from scratch, tried to figure out what I needed, what would be best, and went with what his suggestions were and tried to see if I could piece together enough things to actually be sustainable with him for 4 days. In Algonquin, portaging. I think the loop is about 40 kilometers worth of hiking and canoeing and portaging. I've never done that before, so that's pretty, I don't know what the right word is. It's exciting, but it's also a bit nerve-wracking. If anybody's gone portaging, you probably remember your first time. Being my age and never done it, it bothered me that I've never done it, so I decided, okay, he invited me, I said yes. So everything's booked. It's in like 2 weeks, end of May, 4 days. Pretty sure it's going to be amazing. I don't know what else to say to that point, but the whole reason making this video is to ask you guys for your suggestions on what my gear is, and I'm probably going to be able to upgrade. That's pretty much a given with everything I have here, except for like maybe one item. But I'd rather hear your suggestions on why you would prefer something else. Anything I show you, tell me, what do you think of it? Like, is it good enough? Should I upgrade it later? So, I guess we could get started on that. This is going to range from everything from like fly fishing to the tent. It's going to be a broad spectrum. So if you know anything of the situations or the items that I'm talking about, let me know. I'm open to suggestions. Just don't suggest that I want to buy the new Odin jacket by Helly Hansen. It's like $600 or something like that. It's nuts. I don't know why I plugged them. I don't know them. Anyway, you can suggest first on what kind of beer I should drink while doing this. I like Moosehead. If you got something else, that's cool too. I like beer. I'm open to suggestions to beer. Alright. Roots. Sleeping bag. Last sleeping bag I had was from like 2002. It was from like Canadian Superstore or something like that in Vancouver. Not high quality. I mean, like, it might have been a sheet. It just covers your crotch when you're sleeping. It's pretty much all it was. But I still have it, and I don't use it. So I upgraded. Big upgrade, considering. Mountain Warehouse seems to be a go-to. This is the Microlite 950. I don't know what that means. It's pretty light considering, but I don't think it's going to be super warm as well. The rating, comfort zone of 3 to 8 degrees. It's end of May, so this is probably going to be just fine. Yeah, should work. Tested it out for a couple of nights. Seems comfortable. I'm not used to the mummy kind of thing, but I know that sustains more heat. I feel like I'm wrapped. I found it uncomfortable as hell the first night, but the second night I got used to it. I like sleeping on my side. Not so much the game with these. Yeah, sleeping on your back's a lot easier. Also keeps your pillow in. Speaking of pillow. MEC, great place to go. $30 for a pillow sounds pretty ludicrous to me. I mean, Walmart, $10, done. But it doesn't get this small. This is pretty convenient stuff. I mean, for some of you that are watching, you guys have already gone through all of your learning process to know what gear is good and, you know, what you should and shouldn't buy, what you're looking for, what's best for you. These are all the things I haven't learned yet. So when going through MEC, I'm pretty sure they laughed at me because I spent about an hour and a half staring at everything, trying to understand everything. Not even clothing, just camping gear in general. Pretty convenient bag. It's got like the soft pills in it, and then there's the bladder that's included in it. I'm not gonna blow it up. That's gonna take way too long. I don't care to do that. Turns into a pillow and packs it up into like super small, nice and lightweight. That was a suggestion from a coworker. They have a smaller version, but it was like $3 less. And I'm already carrying a stupid amount of stuff, as you'll notice. So I didn't mind. I hope I can sleep on it. I haven't tested it yet. I don't know. I'm used to a normal pillow. It's all hand-me-downs and like bottom of the barrel purchases. Another MEC purchase, Black Diamond headgear. Does that whole fade thing if you hold it down. Yay. It was the cheap one on sale because it was getting discontinued. It was like 20 bucks. That sounded like a pretty solid investment. Having both hands free in the dark, yes, I like that. That's an investment. Oh, that's a rain jacket, another Mountain Warehouse thing. Super lightweight considering. I don't think it's going to keep me dry if it's constant downpour for the whole day. And I'm not expecting that from a $25 purchase from Mountain Warehouse. I'm expecting something that'll keep me dry if I need to stay dry for a period of time. I guess 4 hours and this thing's going to start soaking. But I don't know. I'm new. Not a fan of being a noob. But we got to start somewhere. That's the whole point of this YouTube channel. You got to just do something about it. You can't just talk about it. You can't think about it. Act on it. If I want to learn more about camping, I gotta go camping. I'm so nervous about it. I'm more nervous about the trip than I am being in front of a camera talking to people right now. Paracord, always good to have, which is attached to my blade. This is gonna be my pull saw. It is not a still, that just happens to be the case. This is ALS, I think, no, ARS, ARS, Japan. It has done me so well for using it the last couple of years. Super convenient to have this. It's got a belt clip so I can have it off to the side, out of the way. Only when looking for wood, obviously. Paracord's wrapped around that. I think that's like 100 feet. I'm sure that should be more than enough. But I don't know. We'll find out. So this is like one of the few items that I had before thinking of going on this. That was given to me from my friend, and yeah, I should probably call him more often. Life, weird. That's fun. Might as well stick to blades. This is like Canadian Tire, super cheap. Goes on sale for like $8. It's an outbound, but it's a single, like it's full tang, but that's all it is. It's the full tang, and then it's wrapped with paracord, which I think is like 10 feet. Not a lot, but it's enough. But I don't want to take it off because then the knife's going to be like horrible to hold. More of a just in case and holding on to shit. But yeah, for $8, great backup. Haven't tried any batoning with it. The way the grind is, it looks good. It's still sharp. Hopefully it doesn't get a lot of reverb in it from hitting it with a hardwood baton, but yeah, the case is horrible. It's like horrible. I've made better in grade school, I think. Yeah. I never made a knife case in grade school. Fun time. More up. Companion. Not HD. Cheap. I'm cheap. Frugal. Cost effective. So for this at MAC, it was under 30 bucks. The case is pretty straightforward and kind of shoddy, but it's that hard plastic. It's going to stay on. I've tested it. It doesn't go anywhere. The blade itself is a stainless. It's been polished, so there isn't a hard spine on the back. Like, you're not going to get that 90 degree. You just won't get it. So fire starter isn't really a thing for this unless I modify it. I don't think I'm going to do that. I have lots of lighters. I have matches. He's got a fire starter, my buddy. So we should be okay for that. This thing has been really fun. I've cut up pork loin steaks out of it, like pork chops. Just gave it a good testing, and it started to get dull, so I got a whetstone. Oh, I forgot the whetstone. I'll get it later. Yeah, this thing's great. For 30 bucks, super grippy handle. Even if your hands are wet, even if they're oily, they still hold really well. I really like that. This is probably the best $30 investment I've done in 2017. Super happy with it. If I can gut and fillet a fish with this, that'll be something to say. It's not bendy at all. Like 1/8 metal. That's not ideal. But it's fun. More paracord just in case, because I don't think 100 feet's enough. I don't think I'm going to have to bring this. Do you think I'm going to bring this? Do I need to? I don't think I need to. Well, let me know. Bug dope. The wrong kind. No, the right kind in the wrong packaging. I know better to not get the aerosol spray because you spray a lot of it out in the air and it just floats away. I'd rather the jar type where you just gob it out, put it in your hands. Then you can put it where you need to. It's way easier to distribute and it doesn't take up this much space. I'm not thinking this is a lot of space, but I know when I'm out there, that's a lot of space. And if something hits the top while I'm carrying it, all over the back, it's gonna be shit. But it's gonna be black fly season. We're gonna need that. I might have a second one. Oh, you guys probably want to know about tents. I like knowing about tents. Tents have been probably the biggest problem with this situation. I've got one from 2004 from camping with my friends in Vancouver, and the crazy Russians that were next door to us for that weekend. Super fun, but scary, but fun. Lots of alcohol poisoning and just things you wouldn't do as you get older. You just, nope, didn't do that. Glad I did that then, not now. Still fun though. Always open to beer suggestions. Keep that up. Dry sack. Throw stuff in it, wrap it, get it out of the way. It was on sale. And for you people that are familiar with camping, spending money seems to be a very normal thing. I'd rather pay rent, but whatever. I like it. It's fun. Nalgene bottle. I don't need to know how much I have. That doesn't bug me, but it's gonna hold my water, which is fine. Water filtration, I don't have anything for that, but thankfully my friend Connor does. You could look him up. He's gonna be under, I think his new name is gonna be the Fat Portage Gear. So that should be fun. It should be a very interesting channel when it comes out. It's gonna be pretty cool. So yeah, this is gonna be for water. He's gonna have the filtration and the drops or tablets or both, just in case. And of course, secondhand store. It's brand new. Like the paperwork's still in it. I think it's Lock Me. I don't know what that is, but it was $1. I don't want to bring the glass. That'd be dumb. Put it in here. Okay, I'll just flip it on or whatever, I don't know. That's fun. If you guys do have an idea on certain water bottles that seem to be better for a certain reason, I'm open to hearing it. There's so many lakes in Algonquin. There's going to be lake trout, there's brown trout, brook trout, specks, that's more of an Ontario thing. Still brown trout. Brook trout? I don't know, someone will tell me different. Still tasty little buggers. Super good. So I've got 2 rods that are telescopic. They're sitting over here. Canadian Tire, they go on sale. Usually at the end of summer though. I got this one in, I think it was August when they put their sale on. It's supposed to be 75 bucks. I was like, no. 35 bucks. Much better. Fits in the backpack like a regular little backpack. So it doesn't have a lot of backbone to it. But for these little lakes that aren't super deep, only got 5-pound test on, you don't need anything more than that. I threw on a tippet just to make sure in case there is a braking issue. that I don't leave a big line hanging out anywhere. I don't want to do that. So that'll be good for getting into the hard to reach spots for the trout, primarily the specks. There's a second one here, but it's from Walmart and it's pretty horrible. $10 reel, $12 rod. It's pretty hard to say no to that when you know you're just casting 15 feet. You're not trying anything difficult. You don't have 5-pound bass on the line. But what I want to do is use the Redington Path combo. This thing's going to be fun. This is about as cheap as you can get with fly fishing, and I know if anybody's watching this and you're a fly fisher, oh boy, I'm going to hear it from you, I know it. But a larger company makes Redington, and this is like their bottom of the barrel line. But when I say bottom of the barrel, I don't mean bad. I just mean that's a starting point. And for me, never fly fishing up until 2 weeks ago, this thing was a perfect thing for me. Look for Redington and see if anybody in your area can hook you up with one of those, because it all works great. It does its job. I'm learning to do my job. Casting was, that was a fun day of learning with the wind. On the river, people are laughing, and like to themselves. They're not, pointing at me and laughing, but they're laughing. You try to talk to them, they're like, "Yo, you're new, eh?" It's like, yeah. Oh, it was painful. No fish that day. Really fun though, like when you finally get a fish on with it, it seems so much more fulfilling because you've worked harder for it. It's just the way it always seems, the sun's always better after the rain, so to speak, that kind of jazz. Same thing with fly fishing. You gotta work a lot harder to get that casting on, and once you do that and that fish hits, exhilarating, so fun. Anyways, tents. The tent I used from that Harrison Lake in Vancouver, 4 days I think it was, back in 2004. Coleman Excursion 2-man, 1-man. It's like, what is this? 5.6 pounds, so 2.5 kilograms. The packaging is really long. I don't know if that's a good thing for backpacking. Yeah, it's got a lot of duct tape on the fiberglass, so it's all off to one side. You look at it, it's supposed to be all nice, and it's just blah, blah. The duct tape still holds. 13 years ago. I don't know what kind of crazy duct tape this was. It still works. I set it up in this living room, and it held. I let it sit for 2 days. Duct tape didn't move. So I'm not gonna fix it, because if I do, I have to drive to London, which is the only place that has these rods for replacement, and it's shy like 10 inches. And if I buy it online, I gotta pay $17 for shipping on a $10 item. Cheap-ish. I'm not paying $27 for a $10 item. It's crazy. Whatever. Well, I'm not driving there because I'll spend it in gas. So I said, okay, well, what do? Either I use Mr. Limpson here, and he limps around all wobbly. Could use it. Probably doable. But I decided to do a little bit of an investment, and of course, Mountain Warehouse, again, I don't know if this stuff is really good, or if it's like beginner stuff that's okay, but that's why it's always on sale. There's nothing that's ever full price there. It all comes from overseas, I think Britain, and the tags have like 3 or 4 different numbers on it, but there's always this big red sticker that's half the price of its like highest number on that tag, which I think is Britain. I don't get it. Like, I don't know if it's their marketing scheme or what, or it's like they're overstock, or I don't know. I don't think it's the same price over there. No, can't be. Whatever. 3-man tent, wherever it is. Definitely a lot wider, but it weighs the same. The weight dispersions in it's fucking bigger, but it weighs the same. I'll have about 30% more space out of this, and it was $114. But it says $229 in Canada, $230. I don't know, man. I certainly would not have ever paid full price for this. Nah. If I go to NBC and you know you're gonna get, you know, if you're getting, what's that, the Hubba? I don't know, whatever, man. Those tents over at NBC are pretty snazzy. They're super nice. Like, they look good, they feel good. This, I don't know. It's gonna do the trick. It's probably worth $100. See how long I get out of it before it starts breaking. I mean, we got one weekend out of that. But I don't think it was $115. I can't remember how much it was, but I don't think it was that much. Yeah. So that's this. Apparently it's gray. I haven't even opened it. I like literally just got this today. This was the big ticket item that I've purchased, not including my fly fishing because that's not camping, but it's a part of it, I guess. And all of this, not including food, is gonna fit in. Oh, I'm not sleeping on the ground. It feels weird to drink in front of you because, like, you're watching me talk, and if I drink, I'm not talking, so you're just sitting there watching me drink. Well, I'm doing it anyways. I'm not sleeping on the ground, so there's another thing. It's like every paycheck I get, I put a little bit aside and see what I'm going to be needing for this trip. This is the Reactor 3.8. That's my little bed, or a sleeping pad as some of you call it. They specifically don't call it anything on here. So yeah, it's my green thing I sleep on. Oh, you guys are going to just rip me apart for that, I know it. But it's rated for 3.8. So, oh no, the R value is actually 3.4. Why did they make that different? I don't know. Under a kilogram, 0.7. Feels pretty light considering what it's going to be doing. Pulled it out, opened it up, filled it up. It's a lot better than sleeping on hard ground. And it's certainly a lot better than attempting to take cedar ferns, you know, the boughs, the fresh ones, and sleeping on that. That's not something that's even an option. It's not right. You know, you shouldn't do that. If it's your own property, you know, whatever, your trees, your thing. But, you know, Algonquin, that's bad. Bad news bears. I gotta put this all into something. I'm scared to put stuff over here because I don't want to knock over my booze. So my backpack is from 2000, maybe early 2001. Yeah, been a while. But I traveled across Canada in this thing. I lived out of it for months on end. Yeah, didn't really camp out of it that much. All of that stuff had to do with living in Vancouver and not having anything, you know, like you're sleeping on the couch between 2 or 3 houses, your friends are being nice, you know, you're trying to buy groceries and stuff because they're helping you out, and then eventually you got your own place with the other people and whatever, but so this is an oasis. I don't even know if these things are still made. I think there's like 2 seams that have started to kind of loosen up, and that's 16 years ago. Like, these things are built, they're tanks, but they're also really fucking heavy for what I want to do with it. My back's gonna hate me by the end of this. Something in here. I have no idea what that is. I'm gonna have to look. Oh god, I hope those aren't worms. I don't think they're worms. I guess we'll find out. This is a surprise. I still have tags from like train stops and shit on it. Whatever though. So, little bag attaches to big bag. There's the rain pouch on the top. so in case it gets nasty, I can still keep stuff dry. But I used it once, and it helps, but it does not keep things dry forever, for sure. So my idea is that if I go fishing, I'm going to just take the little guy with me for things that I need if I need to, because I won't have waders, and I'm going to be like, probably drop my pants and just walk in the water a little bit to use a fly rod. Oh, awesome. Okay, that works. Longboard Haven. I bought wheels off you in 2016. Yeah, green ones, Cults. Really icy, super hard. Ate shit. They were good though, they're great. I still have them on the wall over there. They're slick. Anyways, this isn't a longboarding video. First date. I've had this for so long, oh my god. That's something coming with me. I'm probably gonna fuck myself up a bit, so. Primarily, I'm gonna bet my feet and my back are gonna hate me. I don't even know what I'm wearing for shoes yet. I haven't even gotten there. I got 13 days from this time of recording. I don't know when I'm releasing this, but. So all that's gonna go into this. Not including clothes, not including food. So if you guys have hints, tips, suggestions, let me know. I'm completely open to this. Obviously not to the douchebags that write stupid things, but you guys are out there, you're going to do it anyways. Don't expect a response in that case. Definite shout out to Connor, the fat portager, for getting me back into trying to get outside. I like to be inside usually, I don't know why. I'm changing that. Joe Robinet, yeah. Huge influence for getting my shit together. Big time. Scrambled dough. I'm going to try and cook a good meal or two. Yeah, I had to look it up because I forgot names. As influential as they can be, I suck at names. The other two that I was thinking of is My Self-Reliance. That guy's been a huge help. Like watching him and Joe build cabins, just going out for 5 days, rain or shine. Like they know what they're doing, and it's a huge thing for me to be able to learn from them. The other one is, oh my god, see, I'm that bad. Already forgot. Chris Prouse. Her and her other half. Super cool gals. Like, I think that was the first video that I saw where I was like, how am I not doing this? This is awesome. Like these two ladies that are like, they're physically fit, but they're not massive. They're carrying everything, no problem. Giant barrel on the back, just their fitness level is like here, and I'm here. Gonna be fun. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you have suggestions, tell me. I'm not swapping out the Sailor Jerry though. That's mine. I'm not bringing anything else. I like my run. Whatever. Yeah, I guess that's it. The next time you see me on the channel is probably going to have to do with either leaks or the actual camping trip, which is going to take some time to edit, so probably the leaks. If you're curious about ramps, as the city folk call it, or wild leaks, they are in season as we speak, and the rain that we had definitely pushed them forward, pretty sure, just like the fiddleheads. They're good. So tomorrow I'm going to be hunting for leaks. So, of course, my battery died as I'm trying to give thanks. So, yeah, I'm going to wrap this up, even though I don't need to spend a whole other battery on this. Whatever. Yeah, Chris Prouse, My Self-Reliance, Joe Robinet, Fat Portager. Cool folks. Only met one in real life. Yeah, so, if you have suggestions, comments. I don't have any links for any social media and stuff like that up yet, so not worried about that. Use the comments in the video. That would be awesome. Thanks. See you soon.